Hello, welcome back. Last time I came to a warehouse and didn't understand how to do anything, and I guess I went outside because this is where I started today. So, right, I had a plan to walk away from that warehouse I didn't understand, and instead go chop down a tree, which was not this way. Down here somewhere? This is potholes and I can't get through here. Right, okay, the way to get there is a little more indirect. I can go through this alley. Right, okay. Alright, so Timber is here, I think? Timber. What is happening here? So you explode right, those waypoints are for this room only. No public access, you gotta pay for that one. Make sure this is actually worth something. Right, skilled lumberjack. Massive trees become infested, needs to be chopped down, take this thing down. Sky key, Ministry of Forests. Okay, great. That's my reward, and it also... No, I have to leave the screen. Right here in the preview. Leave the screen, go over here. Or the other way around. So if I wanted to, I could do this and not actually get there, but yeah, I can see the airport from this angle. Being on this side has different implications than starting over here. It allows me to prime you facing west and you facing south and requires me to move this silly stack. Right, trees are infinitely tall. Okay, I think this is the tree. Yeah, that's the infested tree. Okay, I'm gonna start from here because that feels more sensible. And try to understand what it is I'm even doing. Okay, that's just funny to see. This entire stack just kind of moving around like a ridiculous creature. Okay, yeah, so sure, I could blow up those angry eyes when I want to. Is this a ritual? It kind of has the look of a ritual. I'm gonna guess that's specific, yes. That's iron. Anything else to know behind here? That has a tree in it. That has a tree in it. Those are all grass. What are all these? Whole stack goes away at once. That answers the question about whether an explosion hurts its own tile. The answer is yes. Yes, it must be. Yes. Yeah, I think that's an extra opaque explosion there. I caught it, so that's fully... Well... Hold on. What do explosions normally look like? Yeah, so you can see the gray circle. That's translucent. But in this one, since it's so many stacked on top of each other, that's basically opaque. Yeah, okay. So yeah, all the explosions happened at ground level. So that depacifies these spaces for some reason, so that bomb bugs placed there could explode? Yes, I think that's what the story is. Then individual fire triggers, final disposal, and the key. Okay, I get it. So my goal is to split this stack up into 4 here, 5 here? Let's start with that actually. Let's put the whole stack right here. Yeah, that's fine. And then if I do this... What's actually happening here? It's a little hard to tell, actually. Let's do, I can do this, sure. Oh, that's fine, I can still do this. You go away. Alright, so single bomb bug will kill a single angry eye. Yeah, okay. Okay, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So, 5 here. 3 here. 4 here. 4 here. 5, 3, 4, 4. Okay? Because that'll kill each individual angry eye. So mid-turn, what would be happening is bottom bomb bug creates an explosion. That explosion kills this angry eye. That whole stack goes down by 1. Explosion, explosion, explosion. This explosion... Oh, sorry, what's the exact order? Okay, so bomb bug is laser fires. Bomb bug at the bottom creates an explosion at this center. Everyone above it gets vacuumed downward, so there is now a bomb bug, a stack of, well, 15 if I'd put this whole thing here, with an explosion at its center, and the bottom bomb bug is at elevation 0. Then the explosion processes, so it starts here. Angry eye on the very bottom gets evaporated, and everything above it gets vacuumed down by 1. So then there are 3 angry eyes, a push block, 2 angry eyes, a push block, 3 angry eyes, a push block, 4 angry eyes on top. This processes and nothing here. This processes and nothing here. This processes, there's nothing here. This processes. The bomb bug, who is now at elevation 0 on the bottom of the stack, creates a second explosion in this spot, then disappears and everything gets vacuumed downward. So there's now a stack of 14 bomb bugs here. First explosion processes this, 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 and this, which all do nothing. Then immediately after, the second explosion processes, and the process repeats that way. Okay, so that's what's happening there. So yeah, 5, 3, 4, 4. So I need to unstack this by specific amounts. Which feels like it means I need to reach elevation 6? Hold up, okay, so I need to test something real quick. If an elevated bomb bug sees me... what the... I can't see what's happening. Okay, there's trees all over there. But if I would put this here and shove some off... Okay, so I can stand up high now. Let's put this ridiculous stack of things up there, which take a little bit of doing. That's okay. What is the alignment? Good enough. That's seeing on top of this thing I can stand on. Yeah, so remind me, does a bomb bug just hop off of its friend if it sees me like this? Yes, okay. So... is this 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15! Okay. So right, the end of this is clear. The beginning and middle are not. Well, no, the end of this is clear, the middle of this, the setup required to go to the end is clear. But how to get from here to... yeah, basically, like, how do I partition this off into individual stacks that are not too short? Ah, I never have to reach elevation... I never have to reach an elevation higher than 4? Yes, because the top one can be the 5 that goes here. However, I would still have to theoretically reach elevation 4, which I would do how? That's the next puzzle to figure out. Alright, so you all just hang out down there out of range of where I'm going to be doing things. Also, now hang on. So again, this is a ritual of sorts. That's correct. That's irrelevant. I need a little ritual shelter here. That's incorrect. Okay, let's go the other way then. Ah, this is how I get up. Okay, right, of course. I just forgot this element even existed. There, I'm at elevation 15. Fun. Okay, this will be relatively easy with this now. You aim north, you aim west, you aim south. Okay, so that part's done. Now I'm going to pick this apart, and I can do it pretty easily, really. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to have some extra pieces. I'm going to just assume that what I'm doing here makes sense and go ahead with it. I want to trim this entire stack all the way down to 4, I think? Just shove these out of the way. Sorry, sign, you don't get to be read anymore. Now, I guess since it's... I might as well use the 5, since I can. So you go here. I pull off that partition. Whoa. Now I have 2 that I'm operating on, and I need to be careful how I do it. So you already looked at me. That should be okay. Nope, not yet. You come here. You don't, ideally. Well, don't go there. I guess I can keep moving you. Okay, so the 5. Yee! 5 is gonna go into the 5 spot, but not yet. Just kind of stay there for now. I'm gonna trim this stack once more. I'll have to do it another time after that. So let's dispose of this log here. Okay, now you come back over this way a little bit. I will pull off a partition of 4. Yeah, so just managing my pieces now becomes the challenge. Oof. Okay. Could you just sit... not really. I guess I'll put you next to your friend. Assuming you are friendly with that stack of bugs. Okay. Now, pull one more off of here. So that I have 2 4s and a 3. You just sit here. Whoop. I didn't want to go that far down yet. Okay. So that should be all my ingredients. So, 5, you go here. 4 is already in the correct place. The other 4 is headed to the wrong place, but I can fix that. You're gonna have to come here and go around a long way. That's okay. You can get back on your... Ah! Okay. Actually, this is less convenient than I predicted. Okay, I'm gonna have to go... Eee! Ooh, okay. This is where the skilled lumberjack part of this comes in. Alright, you are in the correct place. 3 stack. You are not, other 3 stack. That's not going to do. 5s come down here. Brrsh! Can't do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull you farther away. Go way over here. Nope. 5s go there. 3s go... nowhere. Threes kinda can't go. Alright, well, I'll have to make it possible. Threes, come on over. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. You came too far. Well, alright. Deal with it later then. That's fine. Wait, that's a wait a minute. What did I put here? That's a 4. You don't belong there. A 4 belongs here. The 5 is in place. I still need to split off that 3. Don't do it there, or the other one will explode. Okay. Ah. This sure is a ritual. Feels just like it. You're fine. That's what I wanted anyway. Ah, yes. Okay, let's pull you up one more. That'll be more convenient. Get up. I think this is all correct. Okay, should be good now. I think everything's set. So, what's what? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? It is. Alright, 1, boom. 2, boom. 3, boom. 4, boom. Perfection. Okay, exactly as planned. That was cool. So, it is a little funny that I was given a stack that tall initially, and I wonder if there was something else planned for this, or if this is just a metaphor for chopping down a different tree. Yeah, because I think this is all the wood that I chopped off of that tree, and I left one long log here. Then the infested tree got torn down by explosions. So yeah, as a bonus, you got a second tree chopped and can just use that wood for whatever. Alright, cool. So I got one sky key? One sky key, great! Good stuff. Okay, that was fun. Now, what else is currently available to me? So Shady Dealer has key trades I am not ready to make yet. Amusement Parking Lot has a key? Somebody lost a key here! Who dropped their car keys next to their car? Right there, somebody dropped a prime key in this spot and I just noticed now. Let's go get it. So I would go along Bugless, but Bugless has some problems, so I have to get around the potholes and stuff somehow. Here we go. One of these days I'll actually spend a key and go to that... Yeah, I think maybe today actually... Maybe. There's that park that I can see to my east that I think is my first key spending destination. But yeah, somebody dropped their keys. Right here? Yeah. Okay. Someone else dropped some keys somewhere. There's one. There we go. Icon went away. Alright. I guess since keys are money, they basically just like dropped some pocket change on the ground here. Okay, so Shady Dealer has this. Looking for key icons. I see none on... That's false. I see a few on this floor. There's a sky key here to rob the guy in the back alley, which has traversal implications. There are many keys here for the Shady Dealer, which has trading implications. In the airport lost and found, I spent 2 Terras for an Infernal. I don't have any Terra yet. So that's another trade of sorts that I'm not ready to make. Way up in the hotel... I thought there was a... Right, there's a sign to read. So this is information for a star key and a prime key. I don't have any of those yet, though. Okay, so 2F hotel rooms has something of interest, but it doesn't lead directly to a key. Probably indirectly, though. Okay. So then... Way down here... Cooler Heads Hat Shop is another trade situation. Yeah, so the only key I can still potentially access... Oh, I don't know. This is for exploration. Right, there isn't a key in this room. Okay, so there's exploration for solving a puzzle here that I can currently access. I assume I can do the puzzle. And I just haven't figured out how yet. But yeah, prime keys are relatively cheap. I doubt I will regret spending on the park, so I think it's time to actually spend some of those, unless I wanted to work with the warehouse some more. I could try, but I shouldn't get anywhere before. Do I want to? I kinda do. But I also kinda don't. I need to do it at some point, though. How close is it? Right there? Basically? Let's do it. Alright. Gonna give this another try. I just feel like it makes the most sense to get everything that doesn't require spending a key first before spending any keys. And this is the last thing that I can do that way. Okay, Lamppost storage crates, how do you actually work? So I can get how many of these, I thought? 10 or something? There were two different ways that both got me the same number, and I wonder if there's a secret other way that gets me more. But also, I'm gonna need some of these explosions for other purposes too. Because yeah, like I can pick things apart this way and do that if I want, and I get total of 8. I could also pick this apart and get 4 out of it with just a single explosion. Wait, in that case... No, I gained 4 from this explosion. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the same number gained as picking that apart. So maybe the question is, where do I want my traversable floors to remain? Okay. But yeah, then just like, what am I doing with any of this stuff once I have it? So there's this mechanism. What can I actually do with this mechanism and what do I desire? I want you to explode. The only way I see that happening is if I'm up on top of one of these two platforms at elevation 3. Either prime this that way, and well, once I'm up there, I don't need you to explode anymore. I can also just go up and do it myself. Or if I'm up here. I go over there, I push that thing over and down, and prime it, and you explode, and as long as you haven't seen me for more than 2 turns total during that process, you will blow up what I want you to blow up. How do I gain that much height? One. Push something here, that's 2, I think. Right, that's part of the issue. Hold up. Perhaps I'm thinking too much in large numbers of, wait, that is a better explosion. That just gets me 3 on its own, and I can unpack... Okay, right, of course. That was 3 for 1. This would be 4 for 1. But once again, I can only pick this apart for 1 each. Can I pull one of these off? Yes, if I don't care about the waypoint. Alright, yeah, so there's a way to get more boxes. But anyway. Here I am at elevation 1 less than what I need. And if I had my stack of 3... Wait, this is starting to make sense. If the stack of 3 was there and I had a stack of 2 right where I'm standing... No, another stack of 3. Okay, if I had another stack of 3 right where I was standing... Wait, can't I just do this? Maybe? The problem is I die. Okay, I'm starting to understand what's happening here. This is making a lot more sense now. Okay, so this is almost definitely an explosion I am doing. Maybe the first one, maybe not. Now I require... yeah, so this stack of 3... no, I only require a stack of 2. I need a stack of 2. If a bomb bug exploded here, that would give me one. Not in the place I want, though. Unless this was already gone, then I could pull it out and put it where it needs to go. Yes, okay. So I think I want an explosion here, but I can't do that. Okay, but if I can put a bomb bug up on top of a push block... there's actually a lot of stuff I can do. Okay, so current mission, get bomb bug on push block. Okay, so sure, let's just take some push block somewhere. Hello friend, would you like to come down this way? I can't really interest you in doing that as much as I would like you to, so let's try a different angle. So if you were going... what about if my friend goes this direction? Somewhat encouraging, somewhat not. What if 2 follow each other? Move order is what I want. Ah, dang. No, move order is... oh... what I want doesn't exist. Unless... I go a little farther... Well, that's not what I wanted. That is. You two are closer together again, but then you're holding that, and that's not doing what I want. Okay, I think I cannot get a bomb bug to elevate another one up here. That worked though, right, of course, pressure plates release late. Okay, you're up high, now what do I do with you? Nothing. Got it. Well, now hang on. No, that's not gonna work. Why do I want a bomb bug on a push block? That's of limited use if I can't get up high to pull it off. Okay, so ultimately what I want. The way for me to climb up here is that I have a stack of 3 here. That's a problem. Let's pretend it's not. I have a stack of 3 here. I have a possible solution to that. Witchcraft will do the job. Stack of 3 here. Stack of 2 here. Push the... hop up on this. Push the 1 off. I'm at elevation 2. Push the top of the 3 off. I'm at elevation 2. This falls. It boosts me to 3. I'm up here. Then you look at me. I step south. You move. I go over here, I push this that way, I step there and you see me again. No, right, no, I push this south, I push it west, Angry Eye is now here. I step here once to prime, but you've already looked at me and moved, so you would hop down unless there is a bomb bug here, and that's why I want that to be the case for this final step. That means not a lot of explosions are going on, but that final bomb bug can be the one that clears off the waypoint. Okay. So then I have to, in 2 explosions, get a stack of 2 set up somehow. So then the question is, can I stack blocks with this mechanism somehow? I don't think this mechanism's compatible with block stacking. Because, like, okay, let's get some free blocks. Blocks are free, you just go away, you're not involved right now. So without any additional assistance. I'd like to stack blocks, but I just can't do it. So yeah, this is elevated, but I don't have an angle where I can also be elevated and push it. Okay, so if I had a spare block here, I can't. This has to remain empty for the end of this. It's more like I have to pick off a 2 tall something somewhere, like I'm doing with the 3 tall here. I mean, another 3 tall would do it. But all these others are protected against. This one almost isn't. Okay, there's a way to make it happen. It'll use too many resources, but there is a way to make it happen. Do this now. Bring you here. Okay, I can at least see... Yeah, no, hang on. Maybe I can make this work. Here we go. Alright, I have 2 3s. One goes here. I can at least climb up and, see that with my own eyes. There we go, I'm way up high. You didn't see me, why? Gravity, that's why. Okay, so during your turn... Alright, so gotta break down the mid-turn steps once again. Leaf steps east. This push block CJ, goes to 1612 at elevation 2. There it remains at elevation 2 while monsters take their move and action turns. Then the gravity phase applies, and push block CJ falls down to 1, jacking Leaf all the way up to elevation 3. But the bomb bug has already taken its action turn, where it would decide when to, or its movement turn actually, where it would decide whether to face toward Leaf or move, and it had already decided not to. So that's how this works out. Okay. There we go! Okay, now do I want to clear the room or not? I'm going to save... I'm gonna save this and not clear the room. I can trivially do it on the way out. Whoops. Probably. So, question is, yeah, this just keeps more options open in case I want those options. Whoa! What the... Oh! What is happening? Tricks of the perspective are happening. Okay, what am I seeing here? 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1. Oh, that's too funny. And those are all threes. Wow, okay. That's hilariously confusing. Right, and this is actually in the lamp row, and it's the only one that is. But it looks like it's perfectly in line with these because of the... Oh, that's so good. Wow. And that explains how to get out. Okay, now... Clearing this room would cut off my access to this. I can just repeat that replay that I have now saved. Lamppost Secret! Okay. Hello, Angry Eye. What advice do you have for me? Oh yeah, you are very locked in here. Haha, poor guy. 1 Terra key is worth 2 Sky keys. Hey, okay, so we got an exchange rate listed specifically. 1 Terra worth 2 Sky. Avoid getting scammed. I don't know the exchange rate of Prime and Terra. So I have a suspicion then, now that this method of giving hints has been established, that that is what, or something like it is what this sign would tell me. So once I have a star key, I can maybe find out another exchange rate to help me plan ahead. Like, the other way is to play all the way through this and then just understand how to route things that way. But this, assuming I can take it for truth, is, it's just fine. Okay, so be careful if you do want to clear all the rooms someday. Lamppost Secret has to come after storage crates. Alright, cool. However, I can be relatively peaceful with warehouse workers. Bomb bugs are used to exploding. They put themselves back together afterwards, as long as some of their friends are still in the room. Alright, cool, I did it. And that didn't gain me any keys, so yes, it is... Even before that, it has been time to spend keys for a little bit now. Alright, so next time, key spending begins, and I want to start with the park, probably. For some reason, I'm still pondering things. School bullies. I don't know if that's possible from this angle, and if it was, then that would open up a lot. I may spend a little bit more time with this at some point. But the alternate way there, depends what's in this room, but it appears the alternate way there is to spend a star key here. Hang on, what does the Shaded Dealer offer? No star keys. I've never seen a star key, so I don't know where they come from. Okay. Unless... No, Hat Shop didn't have any. Alright, anyway, next time probably park. Cool. I will see you then.